Welcome to Jainam Software. In this video, we are going to see frequently asked questions. So let's get started. When you log into Jainam Software, then the first thing is where to create customer. So you can click on the menu and then click customer and click create. Here you can create a customer, which is pretty simple. Now group is very important because you can club customers in a specific group, which will be useful for your collection, your overall management actually. Okay, reference is like guarantor and the guarantor details. LOC is location related details. UID is your unique ID. Then INC is income related information, and doc is like documents. You can take a picture of customer from mobile and directly save it. Then once customer is created, what you can do is you can search customer here. At the same place you can search loan also. I'm going to explain that as well. So once you search customer, you can click passbook, and then you will get to know the what are all loans deposits basically on customer name actually. So let's say here like RD7 is kind of like recurring deposit 7, whereas loan 43, 44, 45, so these sort of loans are also created for that specific customer. So important thing is like how to receive the repayments for a loan. So what you can do is you can click on the customer, search customer, then click on loan, or directly if you are aware of the loan number, for example let's take 45. So what you can do is here in search, here where you search customer name, you can enter 45 loan number and search. So you will get the loan summary here. Okay, and in the loan summary there are so many other options like installment tracker, which will provide you the details how the installments are created. Then you can also see the transactions. For example, let's say customer daily installment is 1000 and customer is willing to pay 750, and tomorrow let's say 1500. So all that transaction is happened here, whereas the installments will be tracked by due date actually. Okay, then so how to receive this? So I can go ahead and enter any amount, random amount, click select the date and click receive. So automatically that installment or that amount will be received actually. You will have flexibility to select whether it's by cash or by bank name. So people ask like, okay, where to enter the bank name? So in ledger, and what you can do is you can create ledger. And because bank account, I have one important thing to note here. We have provided 400 default ledgers, so you can select from there. For example, cash, already one ledger is defined. Then interest received, or processing fees, document charges, recovery charges, and so many other expenses or incomes which are typical standard accounting. They are already defined here. So but bank name is it's kind of like your specific bank name which you need to create here. So create ledger. I want to create ledger under parents. So bank will go under bank accounts. So when I select bank accounts, it will show me, okay, what is the hierarchy of that. So bank accounts, whatever bank I'm going to create, it will be part of bank account. So I can create multiple bank ledgers in bank accounts ledger group. Bank accounts ledger group is part of current assets, which is ultimately part of assets. So ledger name I create, let's say SDFC. Then remarks, opening balance, no need to add here. You can add here, but you can skip as well. Once I click save, that bank will automatically get reflected everywhere. For example, if I just click save, so SDFC bank is saved. Then where will it get reflected? So in business summary, in account statement, So here in account statement, I will get SDFC Bank here. So I can see, okay, SDFC Bank. I want to see SDFC Bank account transactions from for a given date range. So I can select from here. Okay. So sorry. And sorry, apart from this, so when you create a loan actually, so let's say I create a loan here, I click search customer, and because I had to create a loan for specific customer, so I had to search the customer and then click loan. People ask, okay, I don't know the name of the customer and that stuff. So this is a wildcard search. You can enter any keywords actually to search and then see. And in case you want to see the complete list of customers, you can still go here and you have daily list or all list of the customer here. So in this case, what I'm going to do is, let's say I search customer here and then click loan. So what you can do is you can select the product like personal or gold, vehicle, or let's say electronic products or anything, then enter amount. You can enter amount here, rate of interest, monthly or yearly rate of interest, then interest with principal. So there are multiple calculation logics applied. Few people deal with like they want to collect first interest, every month interest, and then at the last principal. So that facility is here. In addition to that, the internal rate of return, IRR, that concept is also implemented here. Now once that is selected, you can enter number of days, weeks, or month. Okay, for example, if you are giving loan for let's say 100 days, so you can enter 100 here and select day. If you are giving for let's say 12 weeks, you can enter 12 there and select week from here. And similarly, what is one? Many people ask, okay, what is this one? This is collection interval number. So for example, let's say there are scenarios where customer agrees to pay every 5 days actually. So what will happen? I can enter let's say 25 here days, and then I enter here 5. So what will happen? Customer every five days will pay 25 times, and that's how installments will get created and all that stuff. So this like there's so many uh, permutation combinations implemented while creating the loan. Okay, then you can still calculate it and then save. Additional setting is useful when your installment start date is different than the start date. Many people say, okay, installment will always start from let's say 5th of the month. Then this is useful concept here. Okay, so loan is created here. Then we can also search the loan from search here. Then what are other things? So many customers ask like if I receive the amount actually, where to check it, where to track it. So for that we have a lot of collection reports actually here. A lot of collection reports. Pardon me. So collection report like daily collection by staff, like who collected that amount. And a very interesting part in collection by staff is like, let's say in case of field collection, staff has collected let's say 1 lakh, and then what will happen, that amount collected by staff but not it handed over to you, so it will go in unverified. It will not reflected in your day book balance sheets, nowhere. It will just be in unverified. Once customer will hand over that amount to you, it will be, you can tick mark and then say verified, so that that amount will flow in the system actually. One important thing to understand here, when you do the disbursement, that time you hand over some cash or do all cash transactions within your staff actually. So we have come up with the concept called my transaction. This is very important feature where you will get the flexibility to hand over the cash hand over entry. So you don't have to make an entry or anywhere. What you can do is, let's say you have given 50,000 to 4 staff members. Okay, so what you can do is you can select staff, enter amount and hand over. So it will go to the specific staff will have to accept that amount, and then that's how the system will record it. So everything is tracked, every single transaction or anything that is tracked through this system. And it is very useful because you don't have to worry about it. You can just give uh, like some amount to your manager, and then how manager is will hand over to different staff members, that will also be tracked through this system. And this is pretty useful because you can track each and everything from mobile, from any location. So it is like very smooth. Then status report, there are so many status reports here. You can, like, once you access this system, you can take a look, so you can use it. Then group management, we have a lot of options also here, which we'll be covering in upcoming videos. And then business summary, you get anything, whatever accounting happens, then everything is like recorded here, and it's like properly tracked. Daybook is very useful report, where you'll get to know like what is your cash bank transactions happening, what is your profit and loss, and everything that immediately you can get for that specific date in daybook. Then master setup is used mostly for one time setup. For example, if you want to create your own company, you can enter it here. Then customer group, SMS template, and other stuff. And HR management, we newly added HR management, where you can create employee salaries, statement. Attendance is very useful here. We don't use any external attendant device actually, because attendance is captured through mobile only. So it's very smart. And through mobile, automatically the attendance record is captured. Audit log is very important, because who has logged into your system, what time, so that all information is captured, and you can review that information in audit log. So you as a owner, you can see everything in the system, but when you create employee or staff, you can assign access to your member, so that they can access whatever they can access the information that is provided by you. Okay, so this is pretty much covered about Jainam Software. Now, a very important, Jainam Software is a very diversified platform which can be used by NBFCs, microfinancers, lenders, credit cooperative societies, Nidhi, cheat funds, or business called Susu business. And there are so many other, like wherever there is a collection or recurring payment system or repayment system is involved, Jainam Software is very effective tool. We have recently onboarded few customers who are basically into customer management and customer tracking. So for them also, this system is very useful. Like through this customer management module will help you to follow up with the customer, what information is discussed with the customer, follow up like specific date, then what amount quoted, how much amount received, what is pending. So it's a very small and sweet system. It will help you to track your customers very closely. And that's all about Jainam Software. Thank you for watching this video.